Hello, my name is Katie Vanderstappen and I am the Ag in the Classroom Coordinator for the McHenry County Farm Bureau. Usually this time of the year we are coming into your classrooms and talking all a bit about pumpkins, but unfortunately we can't, so we decided to do our presentation remotely. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the life cycle of the pumpkin, the different varieties of pumpkins, and what you can do with pumpkins. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is the life cycle. All right, right now if you look out, go out to like Von Bergen's or Cody's or Stotty's, you're going to see tons of pumpkins in a pumpkin patch. All right, when we're talking about pumpkins, we say they grow in a pumpkin patch. We're talking about corn or soybeans, we're going to say they grow in a field. So right now, thousands and thousands of pumpkins are ready to be harvested. But before these pumpkins can be harvested, we should know about how they got there. So in the springtime, all right when we probably just got back home to start our remote learning in the spring, the farmers are out there planting their seeds, their pumpkin seeds. All right, and the pumpkin seeds, just little guys like this, and they plant the seed in the soil. And like every other plant, all right, the seed needs sun and water to grow. All right, in about 2 weeks, all right, these little seeds are going to be germinating and 2 little leaves are going to pop out of the soil, and that is our sprouts. All right, while the leaves are on top, the root system is going to be growing in the soil. That's going to be absorbing the nutrients that are needed to make this plant grow. Now, pumpkins don't grow on a tree or in a bush, they actually grow on a vine. So we collected this vine from our garden here at the Farm Bureau to show you guys. We just cut off a little section of it. Most vines are much larger than this. This one is probably about 10 feet long in total. All right, you'll see the pumpkins grow on a vine, and the leaves are really thick and green. The vine is pretty spiky. It's got little prickles on it, and this keeps it safe from predators from nibbling on it. All right. On each, there are a couple characteristics or traits to each vine. Pumpkin vines will have these little spiral things we call these tendrils, and even though they're small, they have a mighty role. These tendrils like to wrap around like sticks or stones, other vines in the patch. It helps secure the vine on the ground so that they're not blowing all over in some of these crazy storms we get. All right. Another main characteristic or trait part of the vine is the blossom. All right. Bright yellow flowers are soon going to be blooming on the vine in the summertime. And then bees will go from blossom to help pollinate. All right. We need the bees to pollinate in order for the pumpkin to grow. All right, once the blossom has been pollinated, all right, a baby pumpkin is going to start to grow. You can see we actually have a small one right here on our vine. All right, young pumpkins are green. All right, they always start off green, and throughout the summer, they grow larger and larger. All right, and most pumpkins that we grow are orange, but not all pumpkins are orange. All right, just like me, pumpkins speak in different colors. Right here, we have our ghost pumpkin. And we also have our baby boo. All right, a cousin of the baby boo is our Jack Be Little. Okay. For all you silly kids out there, we have our knuckleheads. This is kind of like a bumpy pumpkin. Here's another knucklehead, a little bit more bumpy, a little like a wart. It's kind of like a witch's nose. All sorts of bumps and lumps on this guy. And then one of my favorites is the blue moon. All right, this pumpkin is green. It's Sometimes it'll be a little bit darker green. It can get a little bit lighter green. But this one of my favorite is the Blue Moon Pumpkin. Girls, I know my daughter loves this one because this is called the Cinderella Pumpkin. Just like in the movie, maybe it will turn into our carriage at midnight. Okay. Pumpkins also have cousins, all right? One of the cousins we have is the squash. All right, here's a squash. And we also have gourds. All right. Here are gourds. All right, gourds come in all different shapes and sizes and colors. Some are smooth, some are bumpy, some are stripes, some are 1 color, 2 color, 3 color. So, and the main things, and so one of the main things we can do with pumpkins is eat them. Everyone thinks of all the yummy treats we have right now: pumpkin pie, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin cookies. All right, but we have to think, do we just eat the pumpkin raw? Well, the answer is no, you have to cook it first. So here we brought a pie pumpkin. So this is my pie pumpkin. All right, and we cut it up, we cut it open earlier for you all to see. You can see that here we have the rind, the hard part that protects the pumpkin, the inside. And then we have the inside is the pulp. My kids like to call it the guts. And we also have our seeds. And then we have the flesh. And this is the part that we're going to eat. All right? But in order to get the yummy pumpkin, first thing we have to remove the rind because you don't want to eat the hard part. We have to scoop out all the seeds and the guts, or the pulp. And then what you're going to be left with is this nice flesh part. And then you'll scoop it all out. You're going to mush it all. You're going to cook the flesh, and then you'll mash it all up. Now, sometimes that can take a long time, and I don't have all the time to do that. So luckily, I can go to the store and I can buy a can of pumpkin that has already been cooked and smashed, and it's been put into this jar to make it more convenient for us to make these yummy treats at our house. Now, the fun part is we can also eat the seeds. So not only do you get to make the yummy treats with the flesh, but you can have a nutritious snack with the seeds, with the pumpkin seeds. Remember that we gathered from our pumpkin, all right? All you're gonna do is remove them. You're gonna soak them in some water, let them dry a little, and then you put them in the oven and bake them for a yummy snack. One of my favorites. All right. And also, one of my other favorite things to do with pumpkins is use them for decorating. All right, throughout the country, you'll see lots of people using pumpkins at their homes for decorations, or else my children love to make jack-o'-lanterns with their pumpkins. Some are scary, some are funny. My little ones like to paint on them. My daughter likes to make hers into a princess. So you can do all sorts of things with pumpkins. And then some pumpkins grow very large, and then some pumpkins grow very small. All right, that's it for this presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email us. My email is Katie, KATIE@gmail.com, and we'd love to answer any questions. Hopefully we can see you back next year. We would love to come back into your classroom. Thank you.